Good morning, dear students. I am Professor G.B. Shinge. This is our next lecture of Agro 247. This is the lecture number 12. Title of this lecture is Impact of LEI and HEI on Crop Productivity and Sustainable Agriculture. Okay. LEI means low external input agriculture and HEI means high external input agriculture. Okay. Impact of LEI and HEI on the crop productivity, on the crop yield and sustainable agriculture. Okay. First see the what is meant by LEI. The full form of LEI is low external input agriculture. Means in this agriculture system the minimum inputs, the external inputs are minimum used in this system and the natural resources are used in this system. The LEI means maximum utilization of local resources. Okay, maximum use of the local resources, those resources which are available freely in nature. Okay, you have to use the maximum utilization of that resources and less cost on external input for agriculture production and minimum use of the external inputs like fertilizers, pesticides, insecticides, fungicides, etc. in the agriculture production system, that is called as LEI. LEI means maximum utilization of local resources and minimum use of the external inputs for the growing of crops or for agricultural production, that is called as low external input agriculture. It includes the reduction of, the main aim of the LEI is reduction of purchased inputs and increased use of on-farm resources. Okay, in the LEI, the maximum use of the on-farm resources or natural resources which are available freely in nature and minimum or reduce the use of purchased inputs like seeds, fertilizers, insecticides, pesticides, weedicides, herbicides, etc. Okay, you have to minimum use of the purchased inputs and maximum use of the on-farm resources. Then minimize the impact on the environment by minimum use of the agrochemicals. In the LEI, maximum use of the local resources, okay, and minimum use of the external inputs like agrochemicals, and due to that it reduces the minimum minimum effect to the environments. It does not create any environmental pollution. It reduces the environmental pollution due to the minimum use of the agrochemicals, and it also does not deteriorate the soil fertility. It improves the soil fertility. In LEI, use of synthetic fertilizers. In the LEI, use of the synthetic fertilizers or other chemicals below the rates commonly recommended. It does not mean the elimination of this material. In the LEI, you have to use the synthetic fertilizers, pesticides, insecticides, etc. in the limited quantities or in the below rates commonly recommended. Okay, you have to use the any agrochemicals but in recommended dose or below the rates of commonly recommended, so it improve the environmental quality or it maintain the environment or soil fertility. Yields are maintained through greater emphasis on cultural practices like IPM, IDM, IWM and utilization of on-farm resources. In the LEI, low external input agriculture, yields are increased or yields are maintained through the greater emphasis, through the greater use of cultural practices, maximum use of the cultural practices like sowing pattern, sowing depth, sowing time, etc. These are different cultural practices. Also, you have to adapt the integrated pest management, integrated disease management, integrated weed management for the control of pest, disease and weeds. Okay, in the integrated pest management, you have to use all the methods like mechanical, cultural, biological and chemical methods for the controlling the pest. Okay, it maintain the environment, also it maintain the soil fertility and utilization of on-farm resources and maximum utilization of the on-farm resources like crop residue of the crop is used as a mulch. Okay, then you have to use the different crop waste part as a fodder to the animals, okay, livestock, etc. It increases the biological nitrogen fixation by legumes. Okay, in the LEI you have to grow the legume or pulse crop, so it improve the or it increase the biological nitrogen fixation. It fixes the atmospheric nitrogen into the soil. Due to that, it reduces the cost on the nitrogenous fertilizers like urea, then calcium cyanide, then anhydrous ammonia, etc. Okay, naturally the pulse crop, it fixes the atmospheric nitrogen into the soil, so it improves the soil fertility, also it improve the microbial population into the soil. Okay, this is the LEI. And then second session, that is the HEI. HEI means high external input agriculture. High external input agriculture means maximum use of the external inputs for increasing the production of the crop, in that is called as high external input agriculture. Okay, high external input agriculture means maximum use of external inputs. External inputs like fertilizers, insecticides, pesticides, herbicides, okay, etc., and chemical fertilizers. Okay, that is called as HEI. In agriculture, production is increased rapidly to meet the demand for food for the increasing the population. Okay, the main aim of HEI to increase the production of to increase the agriculture production. Okay, day by day the population of our country is increases, so agriculture production is increased rapidly to meet the demand of present generation by the food for the increasing population. That is the main aim of HEI. Then mechanization solve the problem of labor shortage. Okay, nowadays labor shortage is very constraint in a successful agricultural production. Okay, due to that you have to use the mechanization, you have to adopt the mechanization. Mechanization means use of the machineries for carrying various agricultural operation in particular crop, that is called as mechanization. For example, you have to use the machineries for harvesting of sugarcane, then sowing for the sowing purpose, okay, for weeding, etc. That is called as mechanization. All the operations are done by using the machineries, that is called as mechanization. Okay, this is the best, it solves the problem of labor shortage. Okay, then increase the profit and income of farmer, also increase the productivity of land. HEI it is increases the yield of crop, so it increases the profit and income of farmer, also increase the land productivity, it improve the land productivity, but soil fertility is deteriorated in the HEI. It collapse environmental balance, also reduce the soil fertility. In HEI, it collapse the environmental balance because in HEI maximum external inputs are used for increasing the production of the crop, so it reduces the soil fertility because maximum use of the chemical fertilizers, chemicals, pesticides, etc. for increasing the production of crops, so it creates the environmental pollution, it also deteriorates the soil fertility. Okay, due to mechanization it increases the soil erosion losses. Due to the mechanization it increases the soil erosion losses. It also, due to the mechanization, soil compact is a major problem in agriculture. Okay, due to that it increases the soil erosion losses, also soil compact, soil crusting, etc. It kills the beneficial microorganism and affecting to various natural resources. By maximum use of the agrochemicals, it kills the beneficial microorganisms which are present in the soils like earthworm, fungi, actinomycetes, etc. By heavily use of the fertilizers, chemical fertilizers, these beneficial microorganisms are killed and it affecting to various natural processes or natural resources. Then another term, that is the LEISA, that is LEISA, means low external input and sustainable agriculture. Okay, in the low external input agriculture you have to minimum use of the external inputs and maximum use of the natural resources, that is called as LEI. Okay, and LEISA means it is an integrated agricultural system consisting biodynamic, natural, organic and regeneration subsystem. Okay, LEI means you have to use or integrated, it is an integrated agricultural system in which, or it includes the biodynamics, natural, organic and regeneration subsystem, that is called as low external input sustainable agriculture. Okay, in this sustainable agriculture, integrated use of the chemical fertilizers, organic manures, okay, pesticides, insecticides, etc., creating favorable condition for growth and sustenance of plant. Okay, by adding the organic matter into the soil, it creates the favorable condition or favorable environment for the growth and development of the plant. By adding the organic matter, the beneficial microorganism is also increased. The organic matter is the food of beneficial microorganism, so the beneficial quantity of beneficial microorganism is increased, so yield of that crop is increased. Then minimize the loss of resources. Loss of resources is minimized in LEISA. Then use of biological and mechanical methods to prevent soil erosion. Okay, in the LEISA, the biological and mechanical methods are used for controlling the soil erosion. In the biological method, you have to grow the erosion resisting crops, okay, or you have to grow the pulse crops like gram, groundnut, etc., that control the soil erosion losses. Also mechanical methods like bench terracing, contour bunding, okay, you have to use or you have to adopt the mechanical methods to prevent the soil erosion. Then difference between LEI and HEI. What is by LEI and HEI? What is the major difference between LEI and HEI? Okay, LEI means low external input agriculture and HEI means high external input agriculture. Low external input agriculture means minimum use of the external inputs and maximum use of the natural resources, that is called as LEI. And HEI means the maximum use of the external input for increasing the production of crop, that is called as HEI. Okay. In the LEI, maximum use of the natural processes. Natural processes or natural pesticides, insecticides are used in LEI, and HEI in heavy use of the external inputs for increasing the crop yield of the crop. It focuses on the sustainability of farming system. It focuses on the soil fertility. It focuses on the all the natural or biological processes in the soil, and HEI focus on the agriculture development and research to maximize the yield. The main aim of HEI to maximize the yield of crop. Okay, and the main aim of LEI to maintain the soil fertility and environment condition. Then LEI means it is environmental safe. In the LEI, the maximum use of the natural resources, so it maintains the soil fertility, it does not create any environmental pollution, so it is environmentally safe. And in the HEI, external inputs, maximum use of the external inputs, it create the environmental pollution and great damage to the environment. Then it greater emphasis on long term sustenance and balance between profit and livelihood. Okay, the LEI, it emphasis or increases on the long term sustenance, okay, long term effect on the soil fertility, and it maintains the balance between the profit and livelihood. And in HEI, it continuous drop in prices of farm produce and raising cost of inputs. In the HEI, cost of inputs is day by day increases, so the cost of cultivation is increases, and this HEI is unprofitable to the farmers. It depends on the local needs and local market as well as farmers individual needs. Okay, LEI is depend on the local needs, local market and individual farmers village level. Okay, it is LEI is profitable or it is depend on the village, and it depends on the higher production and profit without considering local needs and market. Okay, the HEI, it depends on the higher market or higher production and profit without considering the local needs and market. Okay, then it maintains the healthy soil, recycling nutrients on the farm and other approaches like IPM, IDM, IWM, okay, etc. In the LEI, it maintains the soil fertility, long term maintain the soil fertility by recycling of the nutrients on the farm, and other approaches like integrated pest management, integrated disease management, integrated weed management are used for controlling the pest, disease and weeds. So it is helpful to the soils, also environment. And HEI, it deteriorate the soil quality, increase pest and disease incidence. Okay, in HEI, it deteriorate the soil fertility due to heavily use of the agrochemicals. It deteriorate the soil fertility and it increases the pest and disease incidence. Then LEI, best use of technologies like soil and water conservation practices like bunding, bunching, bench terracing. Okay, best use of the technologies for soil and water conservation in the LEI, and in the HEI, lack of use of indigenous technology. Indigenous technologies are not used in the HEI. Okay, this is the major difference between LEI and HEI. Okay, low external input agriculture and high external input agriculture. Okay, this is the lecture number 12, impact of LEI and HEI on the crop productivity and sustainable agriculture. Okay, impact of low external input agriculture and high external input agriculture on the crop productivity means crop yield, and sustainable agriculture means soil fertility. Okay, this is the major impact of LEI and HEI on the crop productivity as well as on the soil fertility. Okay, thank you.